Solos is hands down one of the best game modes to play if you're looking to break your PR, and to be honest with you, it's one of the best game modes to play if you're actually looking to improve. So today, I'm going to be giving you 5 main tips that will allow you to start to have more success in Rebirth Solos or Fortune's Keep Solos. And we're going to do that while breaking down this game right here. 24 kill win in a 1.12 average KD lobby. Now to start us off, I want to quickly talk about why is Rebirth Solos so difficult? Well, in my opinion, what makes it very difficult is lack of information. You know, in duos, trios, and quads, after you get a kill, you get information about where other enemies are, but we don't get that in solos. And on top of that, it's not like you can combine cash with a teammate to pop a UAV and figure out where everybody is. So I want to start off here with the first main tip is going to be awareness. There's 3 things when it comes to awareness that will allow you to start to have more success. The first is going to be audio cues. Right here, I hear a guy moving around me, so I'm going to go ahead and anticipate. I catch a quick glimpse. We're going to go ahead and challenge. And of course, execution is crucial in solos. Everything's a 1v1 fight. You got to be able to win those, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to be talking too much about that. Now, audio is going to be important. Hearing people shooting silenced weapons as well as hearing footsteps in areas around you. That's just going to give you information, and then you do have to anticipate. Now, the second thing is going to be seeing a minimap pings of people shooting. Notice on the minimap right here. So I have dots here, I have dots here, I have dots here. Those are all teams fighting. Now, I'm not going to do anything with that information just yet, but throughout this game, you're going to see me acting on that information, acting on enemies fighting around me, allowing me to go third party that fight, or just giving away that somebody's actually close by. Now right here, I decided to pop a UAV. That is a big thing when it comes to awareness, is using UAVs to understand where everybody is, allowing you to make quick decisions about who to push and kind of keep up that pace of play. Right here, I get one this way, and then we're actually going to catch another one pushing in right there, which gives us the double kill. So kill right there. Now we're going to go ahead and hit the throwing knife. So the last thing when it comes to awareness is grabbing bounty contracts. I mean, it's one of the biggest things when it comes to getting cash flow as well as getting information. It does both for you. And even if you don't get the kill, it still gives you the cash and it gives you the contract bonus. We're going to execute right here with that shot. So the first thing is going to be awareness, right? Let's sum that up for you, which is going to be UAVs if you can get it, but we can't always rely on those. Mini-map pings of people shooting, audio cues of people running around you or shooting silenced weapons, and bounty contracts. Real quick before we jump into number 2, if Rebirth and Fortune's Keep are your go-to game modes, make sure you are subscribed down below. I do videos every single day just trying to help you improve. Now, the second thing is going to be anticipating in hot areas. Hot areas being primarily prison. You know, prison's a tough place to fight in solos, as well as a lot of the main areas. Grotto's very hard to fight in. You know, town's pretty tough to fight in Fortune's Keep. You kind of have to anticipate everywhere because you never know where somebody's actually going to be. So you can see me kind of anticipating. I'm always ready. I'm going to use the radar jammer just so that I hide my own bullets. I am running subsonic on this build, but even just hiding any minimap ping that may come up, you know, when I'm fighting somebody, allows me to get third partied a little bit less, which we'll talk about third partying here in a second. But we're going to go ahead and push in. I use an audio cue right there of hearing that guy climbing the ladder, and I'm going to go ahead and beat him around the corner. We're able to get that kill, and notice the hot start that we're off to. 7 kills in this first circle. We're actually close to 30 bomb pace right here. Now, I don't really know where anybody is, but look what I have. I have shooting down over this way. I have shooting over at Nova 6 that I just saw, and we do get the mini-map ping of the guy flying back in. So I do get a little bit of information after a kill about where the guy is. So I'm going to go ahead and push up here. I hear one down below shutting doors, and I'm just kind of unsure right now. I'm just waiting to see what I can find, and we're going to go in and get into tip number 3 here in a second. We've already covered awareness and anticipation, and you can see me. I'm in a hot area, so I'm constantly ready for enemies. It's something I want you to work on. Challenge around the corner. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to be able to get that kill. Now, this is the third one right here. Not lingering too long. A lot of you linger too long, and a lot of you aren't repositioning after a kill, which is what allows somebody to third party you. So notice I reload and then I'm immediately out of here. Like I'm not replating anywhere close to where I actually am because I just gave away my location, or my enemy just gave away our location based on the gun they're using. So I'm actually going to go in here and kind of get away from that. And now I catch this enemy over to my right. He's going to go ahead and push in. So once again, we're going to go ahead and reposition here. Now, tip number 4 is going to be to re-engage. It's a place that a lot of you struggle, but in solos, it's important because right now, I don't have any other information besides the one enemy that just shot me, and there's actually one other one right here, but I'm gonna go and act based on the information of that guy shooting me. What do I anticipate? He's either gonna push me from this direction or he's gonna chase me. So now I'm gonna re-engage the fight as soon as I'm replated. I'm gonna get back in. I anticipate around this corner. It's not pretty, but we're able to get that kill right there. So 9 kills in the first circle with 28 players still alive. We're in a really good spot. Now I don't have perks just yet. I haven't gotten loadout, but I'm gonna leave that loadout up for the regain process, which we're gonna talk about here in a second. So 4 tips so far: awareness, anticipation, third partying, which is like don't linger too long, make sure you're repositioning after you get a kill, and then re-engaging fights, because that's the concrete information that you have. Now right here, I catch 2 enemies. I hear one shooting right above me, both audio cue wise and on the minimap, right? So I see him shooting right above me. I also catch this second enemy right here. So when I talk about not lingering too long, I know that there's still one above me. So I'm gonna go ahead and reload. And now I re-engage, right? Now I'm going to anticipate that this guy's pushing me based on the fact that he just heard us fighting. So I'm going to go ahead and actually check to see what I can find. I grab Deddy and then I'm out of there. Like, that guy's just camping up top. I'm going to go ahead and reposition out of here and go focus down this way. Now I hear one right in front of me, audio cue. So we're just going to wait. I'm going to anticipate around the corner, and I do have enough for a UAV. So that's what I'm thinking about in this very moment, is can I get a UAV up, which you're going to see here in a second. So we've had a really good game so far. We're going to challenge this guy. We're going to third party that. And I think the 2 biggest things right here, actually, we're going to pop UAV. Notice that one is above me to my left. He's going to shoot me, and I'm going to lose this 50-50. You know, just missed a few shots. That guy made a good play. He hit good shots right there. At the end of the day, you know, it's part of solos. You're going to end up dying. Not every game's clean. You're going to see him do a really good job of executing right here on me. And he has a little bit of that high ground. So when he jumps, he actually hits my, you know, my head, that high damage area. Now, when we talk about regaining, a lot of you are too over aggressive. All I care about is this respawn timer. Now, I'm lucky enough in this moment. Like, at the end of the day, I don't want my game to end here. I just have to stay alive. Now, I do get a little bit lucky here in the sense of I have a UAV up, so I know exactly what's going on, and I know right in this moment, this is the only guy that I really have to worry about over here. So I'm actually going to land close by where I kill this guy and then go ahead and rotate over to my loadout just in case this guy wants to challenge me. Just in case he is actually in a position where he could kill me. I actually didn't even see him. I just saw him running right there. But we're going to go ahead and get back in, and we're going to slow down, and we're going to let my timer come back. Grab that. That allows me to come back a little bit quicker. Yep, -3. And it gives me the information. So not only do I get the contract, I get the information of where somebody is. I get the contract bonus if I kill that guy. And on top of that, that's one of those like super contracts, the top secret contracts. So I actually get a UAV if I kill this guy. So I'm at a huge advantage right now in terms of information, in terms of cash flow, if I get this kill. Now I got to be careful here because I don't have any plates. I hear one right up top here. So let's go ahead and challenge. We're gonna I'm trying to make him commit, right? I have combat scout, so I'm trying to make him commit to a play. Now I'm gonna go ahead and push this way. We're gonna see what we can find. We tag him a little bit more, and now we're able to get this kill. Now we're able to get the plate. So we're at least in a position where we can challenge right here. And notice how far away the bounty contract got. So 5 main tips that I have for you is going to be awareness, anticipation, third partying, re-engaging, and regaining. Do not be over aggressive. Just make sure you stay alive at certain points of time. Let's go ahead and get in here. I heard these people fighting, so I'm gonna go ahead and push up. Now notice the patience right there. I don't want to give away my location just yet, because that opens it up for everything. It opens up for that guy to shoot me again. It opens up for a third party situation. So I'm gonna be a little bit patient here. We're able to get that down. We're able to get that thirst. Not quite bounty contract just yet, but we're in a good spot. And now I'm anticipating that somebody else is going to try to third party this. So I'm ready for this guy. I'm ready. I don't see him just yet. Come on. There he is. Now we're able to get that down in thirst. So that's a pretty clean kill right there, being able to execute. I absolutely love this Armageddon build. I'll put that down in the comments for you, along with my video on the top SMGs. Now, I want to talk about this decision right here. Notice I get the UAV, and notice where everybody is. A lot of people above me, right? And prison can be tough to challenge because it's third party central. If I go to fight this guy right here, I can get shot by this guy right here. So I've got to be really careful. Instead, I'm going to go take the easy kill, which is this guy that's right down below me right here. So I'm going to go ahead and push over this way. We're going to challenge this guy and be able to take him out pretty easily. And when we have a UAV up, especially in solos, you've got to make quick decisions because UAVs are super valuable. We're not going to be able to pop them consistently unless, of course, you know, you get a top secret contract and you're able to execute on that. Watch this, by the way. let me talk about this play. This is something I do a lot. Watch how I pause. So I hear him push in there. I pop the stim, but watch how I wait for one more UAV ping. You can't see my camera, but right there, I actually check the minimap just to confirm that he is on my level in this corner, which is how I anticipate and I'm easily able to get that kill. So going back to what I was saying, we're not always going to be able to get UAVs up unless we have a game of really good cash flow. So you want to be able to capitalize on that and not only get as many kills as possible during that time, you want to take in as much information as possible about where people are. Now I get one on my level again. That's a situation, I don't know if you caught that. That's a situation where I see him flying in, right? I get the minimap ping of him flying in. I see that he's on my level, so we're going to go ahead and challenge around the corner. Once again, we just anticipate really well. I was feeling really, really good this game. The other thing that we'll talk about is challenging with momentum, you know, keeping the pressure on. I'm able to get that kill right there from audio cues, and we're going to have one guy flying in here. And what you're going to see in this next situation is when you, especially in solos, when you break somebody or have tags, go push. Right? So I have a huge advantage right here. He's flying in. So not only am I going to be able to tag him, watch the hip fire on this thing. Like, if you want to see where I talk about that hip firing is totally broken in the sense of you can like not miss shots from a pretty far distance, that's a great example. Now, right here, I cannot oversell for the UAV. So we're just going to go ahead and reposition around. We've got to re-engage this fight. I know he's over here somewhere. He could be pushing, but notice that I don't fully disengage. The concrete information that I have in this moment is that there are multiple people around here. So let me go see what I can find. Let me anticipate, see if I can catch somebody out in the open. Now we're going to move and we're going to wander out of there to get more concrete information. So I leave the information that I have to get more information, which is a UAV. Notice I almost bought a gas mask and I said, I think at this moment, the UAV is going to be more valuable, right? I talked about how valuable UAVs are because it gives away so many people. There's not many people that go ghost in solos. And if they are, they're probably just sitting in a corner and that's still going to give away their location because if you have ghost and don't move, you still pop up. So let's go ahead and act on information right here. We've got 20 kills. Now we got to clutch up this game. We're not quite at respawn disabled. And by the way, if you haven't already, guys, make sure you are subscribed down below. Make sure you have hit that thumbs up button just so that you can keep up with my videos. I do videos every single day just helping you get better. But notice we're going to push in here. We're going to be able to third party that. He gets caught a little bit out in the open. I have the information. He's fighting people over at bio. And this is where you can't linger in a fight too long or else you get caught by somebody who is using their minimap and sees that. Now, we got a bunch of people over to my right in chem, and we have this little solo player up top, right? So I can go put myself in the action, or I can just take the easy kill. At this point, I've got 21 kills. I'm on a good game. Respawn's close to being disabled. I'm just going to go take the free kill here. I might as well. I just got to execute as I get up top. I see him right there, so we're going to go ahead and challenge around the corner. We get that down. We get that thirst. And you kind of see the large gap of people. This is a 1.12 KD lobby. This is a pretty good lobby. But because it's solos, you're going to get some really good players. You're going to get some players that are simply just camping in a corner, not doing anything, and using non-meta guns. So you're going to have a wide variety of people. And we got to keep in mind, like, the sweaty players we need to get out, and the players that aren't as good, we want to try to keep alive if we can and farm them a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my snapshot right here. Try to see if I can find where this guy went because I'm not totally sure. I just don't get anything on the snapshot. So 22 kills. We got 4 other people still alive. So now, like I said, I'm just focusing on clutching this game. We're going to challenge up top. Try to see. Don't see anything just yet. We grabbed the full gas mask right there. That's why I wasn't you know, that's why I wasn't in a rush to buy a gas mask back. I just made a play there. That's why I wasn't in a rush to buy a gas mask back at the other buy station because I was confident that I could find some floating around here. 3 other enemies, 23 kills right here. We don't have a good zone pull, so we do have to fight our way over to chem. Now, I want to talk about this and preemptively kind of make you aware of what's about to happen. When you are in endgame in solos or even in duos, trios, and quads, you want to be taking note of where everybody is. The more information you can gather about where everybody is, the easier it is to make a decision about what your next play is. So as I push up here, I don't know where anybody is besides the one guy on the roof. So that's the only piece of information that I have. I'm going to push down here. We're going to grab the big game bounty contract, which is going to give me another piece of information here in a second. And I just noticed that right here. Now notice that this ping pops up right here, right? So one ping pops up right here. So what does that tell me? Okay, I've got 2 people fighting above me. in chem, and then I've got big game bounty contract. So I'm gonna grab big game bounty contract. There we go. I know where everybody is. 3 enemies left. 2 of them are fighting right here, and 1 of them is the big game bounty. So I know exactly where everybody is. So now I know, okay, I can go push. I'm gonna try to actually pick that guy. See if I can get a clean pick on this guy because it gives me more information. So either way, if I can kill this big game bounty, I'm in a really good spot because either I get more information or I still know where the big game bounty is. Down below me. Yep, right on buy station. Unfortunately, he's got the riot shield, so I'm not going to worry about him. I'm going to go focus on this enemy right here. Now, what I didn't notice is somehow that guy died right there. So I didn't notice that I was in a 1v1 situation right here. But I am, and I know exactly where he is based on bounty contract and based on the communication tower. So I don't really have a good angle right there, but I still have information about where this guy is. I still know that he's on the other side somewhere. I challenge there, don't see him. So let's go ahead and push up. And right here, I'm just gonna use audio. I'm kind of clearing, don't know where he is. I hear him right down below based on audio cue. Now we go in and challenge and execute. There's a 24 kill win in solo. So I hope you found today's video helpful. As I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.